Welcome to the AI Research Roundup. I'm Alex. Today, we are looking at a paper from the Hugging Face trending list, published on August 21, 2025, just 2 days ago. The Big Hook is a first comprehensive map of the large language model evaluation space, organizing 283 benchmarks into 3 practical buckets and calling out systemic flaws like data contamination, cultural and linguistic bias, and weak process evaluation. The paper is titled, A Survey on Large Language Model Benchmarks, and the implications for model evaluation are quite significant. Beyond the taxonomy, the authors trace how benchmarks evolved, highlight risks of large language model as judge setups, and propose dynamic, contamination-aware, multilingual, agent-focused evaluation. Alright, this figure shows a left-to-right timeline that groups benchmarks by year on the vertical axis and by category across 3 columns: domain-specific, general capabilities, and target-specific. You can see growth from 2018 to 2025, with early suites like GLUE and SuperGLUE giving way to multilingual, reasoning-heavy, and agent-oriented sets. Building on that, the top rows cluster many 2024 and 2025 entrants, which signals rapid expansion because evaluation needs now span safety, tools, and dynamic tasks. Next, this figure lays out the taxonomy visually, with 3 stacked bands on the left for general capabilities, domain-specific, and target-specific, and detailed leaves branching to concrete benchmark lists on the right. You can scan vertically to see subareas like linguistic core, knowledge, and reasoning, then natural sciences, humanities, engineering, and finally risk, reliability, and agents. The dense right panels enumerate exemplar datasets, which underscores breadth, because each subarea links to multiple complementary tests. Overall, the layout doubles as a roadmap for building balanced evaluation suites. Now, this table summarizes key linguistic core benchmarks, which sit under general capabilities. You can scan columns for focus, language, source, data type, evaluation, indicators, amount, method, and citations, so you see not just what each benchmark measures, but also how it is scored. Notably, evaluation spans automated evaluation, large language model judging, and mixed evaluation, which signals differing reliability concerns. Building on our taxonomy, the entries trace a shift from monolingual, multiple-choice question answering toward multilingual generation with richer metrics. Moving to the results, this table compiles representative knowledge benchmarks, so you can compare what each one measures and how it is evaluated. The left columns list the benchmark name and focus, which range from comprehensive knowledge to graduate level and Google Proof exams. The middle columns note language, source, and data type, indicating whether items come from web collections or standardized exams. The right columns show evaluation style, indicators, dataset size, method, and citations, clarifying automation levels and scale. Tying it together, the big message is balance and rigor. We need contamination-aware, multilingual, and agent-centered benchmarks, plus multi-dimensional metrics that score both answers and process credibility. Building on the taxonomy and timeline, progress is rapid, but fairness and robustness still lag. That is it for this episode of the AI Research Roundup. I am Alex. Thanks for listening.